Amber here, welcome back to my channel. So today is week 3 on keto and I'm officially down to 165 pounds. So that means overall I've lost 9 pounds in 3 weeks. So very excited about that. And I just wanted to bring you along with me to cook dinner and dessert. So we'll get right into it. So for dinner I am making pepperoni and cheese bites. So I got my big sandwich pepperonis and I just pushed them down in here, and we're gonna put some mozzarella cheese in there. I'm gonna try not to get it on the pan. I'll show you guys here in a second. Alright, so I got them all plated and I got my cheese as best as I could in the middle. I got my oven preheated to 400 degrees, so I'm gonna pop these in. Alright, so while we're waiting on those, I added 2 tablespoons of butter and 4 ounces of cream cheese in this bowl here. And I'm going to add, I just kind of melted them a little bit and mixed them together. So now I'm going to add half a cup of heavy whipping cream. One-eighth teaspoon of salt. 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, and this is what I use, it's Splenda Zero with stevia. I've heard that Splenda's not the best to use on keto, but I know stevia is, so I'm assuming it's good. Not really sure. I'll buy, I have like 2 of these. After they're going, I'm probably just going to buy straight stevia. Okay, so I'm going to do a couple drops of that. The recipe calls for 3 drops of stevia. I just did 4 drops, and then I'm going to taste it. Okay, they're still looking good. They've only been in there for a couple minutes. If you're wondering why I have a Everybody Loves Friday shirt on a Tuesday, that's because I work at TGI Fridays. And most of our shirts say something about Fridays. My other shirt says, this is my Friday shirt. So, this looks so good, you guys. Look at that. These are, I got the recipe from Marlo Gets Fit from her YouTube. The video was from a couple years ago, but I didn't have all the ingredients for all the fat bombs that other people were doing, so this one was perfect for me because I had all this stuff here at the house. So I'm gonna I'm gonna sweeten them up a little bit more, but they do taste good already. So I put 4 more drops in there because it's not really sweet. And she said that she had to add more sweetener to hers too, like 12 drops. I'm just going to add a few at a time and just kind of taste as I go. Okay. That's a lot better, but I'm still going to add a couple more. Alright, I added 3 more. These are going to be so good. So these are chocolate fat bombs. If you don't know what a fat bomb is, it's basically just these little bite-sized candies you make, basically, that are full of fat, and on keto you want to eat fat. And it helps with your sweet tooth too. So let's try the... Alright, perfect. Now I'm going to put these in molds and I'll be right back. Okay guys, these turned out pretty good. I'm going to taste test them here in a second. But here are my fat bombs all portioned out. And I'm going to throw these in the freezer for about an hour. So both of those were so easy to make. Y'all saw the pepperonis are only 2 ingredients, and there's only a few ingredients for the fat bombs. And they taste like milk chocolate, which I love because I'm not really a huge dark chocolate fan. But on keto, your options are very limited, you know. So anyhow, I'm gonna try these. Wow, it's pretty good. I mean, as you can imagine, it's just mozzarella cheese and pepperoni, and it was so easy to make. So that's what's for dinner tonight, and I'm gonna eat probably just one of those fat bombs, and I'm also drinking my apple cider vinegar. I got this from Simply Misty. She used to be known as Couponing Misty. I tweaked her recipe a little bit because the apple cider vinegar is really strong, and that was my first time trying it. I really didn't like it. She uses 2 tablespoons and puts ice water and lemon and some stevia in it, or some just sweetener. I can only do 1 tablespoon or 1.5, but I drink this. I try to drink this at least once a day, and I think that's helped a lot too. So that's what I'm having for dinner, and whenever the fat bombs are done, I'll come back and show you how they turned out and how good they are. While we wait on the fat bombs, I wanted to talk a little bit about how my journey has been these past 3 weeks on keto. So I think week 1 was the best week, and because I lost the most weight that week, and also I guess I was really determined at first. Not that I'm not now, but usually when I start things, I kind of just dive in head first, and it's super exciting at first. So that first week was really awesome, and I was logging everything I ate into my app, and I did really great. The second week, I started to slack off a little bit of adding things in. Like, I knew I was still eating keto-friendly things, but I still wasn't tracking what I was eating, and this week I really haven't done it at all. So I'm still losing weight, but I really need to get back to tracking things because I'm definitely not pro after 3 weeks. But like I said, I know that the things that I'm eating are good for keto because I'm eating like tuna fish and salmon and burgers with no bun and broccoli and just really good things like that. So, but I feel like I did better when I knew exactly what I was eating and trying to stay on track with all of that stuff. So I did cheat yesterday and the day before. So yesterday I had, well, the day before yesterday, I had these, I think they're called Itty Bits. They're like Dippin' Dots. They're little containers. And I was just really craving something sweet, and I didn't have anything left that was keto friendly. And I've kind of been craving ice cream lately. And those were a really good alternative, actually. I can't remember exactly how much sugar, but I think it was like 6 grams. So it wasn't that bad compared to regular. That gelato that we had been buying that had rebates on it, I think it has like 34 grams of sugar. So that was definitely a better option. And I think it had like 12 grams of carbs. So really on keto, you want to stick to like less than 20 grams of carbs. So that did fit into keto, except for the sugar, because we really shouldn't, on keto, you really don't want to eat sugar, or very, very little. But I've been doing so good, so I decided to treat myself and have that. So I didn't feel bad about that. But yesterday, I kind of, I told you guys I work at TGI Fridays, so there was a coworker who had ordered some boneless barbecue wings, and she had a few pieces left that she wasn't going to eat. So I indulged and ate 3 of those. I didn't put that into the app because I'm afraid of how bad it was, but because they are fried with breading, and I shouldn't be eating any breading or bread or anything that has a lot of carbs in it. So, but they were so good. So I was a little bit mad at myself, but I did enjoy them, and I got back on track today, so I didn't make it a habit. So that's a kind of scary thing with cheating, because once you get a taste of you know, the stuff that's not so good again. It kind of makes you think about it more. But I'm still determined to stay on this diet. Sometimes it does get hard because it's pretty restricting. Because there's a lot of things I can't eat. And, you know, talking with my fiance, and like when we decide, I think the first week on keto, we went out to eat a couple times, and it was hard to pick a restaurant that we could all eat at. And if you're on keto, going to a buffet is not the best idea, because the desserts look very good and there's not a lot of options. So basically it's just salad and a steak if they have it, and that's pretty much what I ate, and broccoli. But that was challenging for me. So restaurants that have burgers and steaks are a good option. So, but really fast food joints aren't the best. So it has been a little challenging as far as that goes, but I've been cooking at home a lot too. So, and there's so many recipes for keto. If you're trying to do keto, like I always say that I learned how to coupon by watching YouTube videos, and literally it's as simple as that. People break it down in a simple way so you can understand and learn yourself. And keto's the same way. If you guys haven't looked up keto videos on YouTube, there are so many. There's a few that are my favorite. I really like Keto Connect, and there's Lauren Breezy, I believe her name is. She is awesome. I'm going to check on these fat bombs. They should be about done, and I'll let you guys know how they turned out. Alright, you guys, so after an hour, they are finished. Alright, so I'm going to grab, so this is what it looks like. Wow. It almost tastes like ice cream because it's so cold too. So, that's what's for dessert. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all your comments about my journey and just wanting to see more keto stuff from me. It keeps me accountable too, because I'm telling you guys what my goals are and I'm sharing them with you. So thanks for watching. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.